Hi Pisces, welcome to October 2018. Now this is an interesting month for you. Libra, we're in the cycle of Libra, and Libra brings your focus to what's hidden, what's beneath the surface. It takes you into the subconscious. And it can be a bit challenging for you in the first part of this month where you feel like your consciousness is dragging you around, it's dragging you in different directions, and it's like, well, what's real, and what am I thinking about, fantasizing, imagining. Focus on what's in the material, like focus on, okay, what's in 3D, what is real. Another thing you want to watch out for is people trying to pull you into their problems, wanting you to solve their problems. Venus is taking her turn to retrograde, October 5th through November 16th. She starts out in Scorpio and then she backs into Libra on the 31st, on Halloween. And then she'll turn direct there on November 16th in Libra and then move back into Scorpio and forward in Scorpio. Libra brings you into the labyrinth of your subconscious. And so this can, be another energy of being pulled into things that you don't want to be involved in and isn't in your best interest. So be aware of that. You're such a caring sign, a compassionate sign, and you have a giant heart. Pisces are big-hearted people, and that's awesome. However, at this Libra moon, and Libra rules relationships, and Venus is the ruler of Libra, Pluto is challenging this moon. And that means people have hidden agendas, or people can be manipulating you. People can be playing on your emotions, playing on your heartstrings. Oh, help me, help me. And when we do that, it may not be in your highest good or their highest good. And it's not about rescuing or fixing or saving others. People need to learn how to solve their own problems so that they grow in self-mastery and grow in strength. Now, that doesn't mean, if someone's in trouble, we give them a life raft. We give them a rope, but they have to take the rope and climb up. We don't want to go down, if they're in the water, we don't want to jump in the water with them. I mean, unless you're a trained lifeguard. The point is, yes, we want to help others, but we don't want to lose ourselves in the process of helping them. And then they don't get the help they need. We're now in it struggling, and it didn't solve anything. So don't let others guilt you into doing anything, especially this first part of October, and particularly during October 6th through the 12th. Pluto will be squaring the Libra moon, and then it exactly squares the sun on the 12th. And so there's some games going to be played here. And you don't want to let others guilt you into something, or, oh, you need to do this for me. And no, you need to learn to do that for yourself, just like I had to learn how to do it. And here's what I did. Why don't you try that? And, that way you are keeping yourself available. Because I do see serendipity in here for you. And that there are moments throughout this month where serendipity strikes if you're avoiding other people's drama, other people's problems. Because, when we have the new moon in this area, and we all have an 8th house, when we have the new moon there, that's our time to work on our own psychology. That's our time to do our own process. That's our time to do our own house cleaning. It's a good time to clean out the closets of our mind when we have the new moon in this part of our chart. And especially with Pluto playing there. And Mars, even though he's harmonizing, Mars is in Aquarius, which brings them into the area of how we get into our own way. For you, Aquarius is 12 signs from you. So, thinking that, well, I'm going to be this great humanitarian, which you are, but it can be you shooting yourself in the foot by doing it too. In other words, it's like how you sabotage yourself is you put other people first. You consider other people first at the expense of you. And I don't want you doing any sacrificing here in October, because people are playing games. We've got Pluto here challenging this new moon, and people are going to be playing games. And you've got Neptune in your sign making an awkward aspect to this moon, which is too easy for you to just surrender and just go, okay, well, I guess it's faster if I just pay for the bill, or it's just faster if I help you, rather than allowing the other person to struggle and learn the process, or keeping your credit card in your pocket and just waiting for them to pay for once, right? And so, be aware. There's some real interesting energies happening here, these first couple of weeks in the Libra cycle, in which I do love when the sun is in Libra, except that Pluto's in Capricorn, and he is direct and powerful, and he's challenging this moon, which means he's challenging all of us in our relationships and our codependencies of where we like to fix, save, and rescue, and where we can really, get in our own way doing this. And that's what I see happening with some of you, is that you could be getting in your own way, and then you miss your opportunity, because serendipity is in here this month for you, and it's going to strike when you least expect it. And so if you're over there helping Sally Susie, and you're not taking care of you, and the phone rings, or the email comes in, or the knock on the door comes, and this amazing opportunity is brought to you, but you're over here. You're not there. So take care of you this month. Put you first. And I like the mantra, for my highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. Not for the highest good of all concerned and then me. No, for my highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. Because when you strengthen you, you strengthen us. And when you do what's right for you, you're doing what's right for me. And so the test for you this month is to not sacrifice yourself at this Libra moon just to keep the peace. And, to not just yes when you really mean no. So be aware of that there's a test coming here for you in regards to this first part of the month of doing what's right for you and keeping yourself available, because serendipity can strike at any moment, and you don't want to miss the call because it's coming for you. And the universe is wanting to reward you. Now, Mercury enters Scorpio on the 9th, and Mercury's on the move this month. And then the sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd. Now, Scorpio is your sister sign. It pours positive energy into your planets. In Pisces, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, and so on. And that's exciting because you have Jupiter there. You have Mercury there. You have Venus camped out there. And you have the sun there. And so for you, the message this month is to be consistent, be persistent, be consistent. That's your mantra this month. I am persistent. I am consistent. I am persistent. I am consistent. I am persistent. I am consistent. And this will keep you on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? Because in the 8th house and all the Venus retrograde stuff going on, it can just really pull you around, especially other people. I've got a drama. I've got a drama. It's like, what's new? And so, but if you're like, I'm focused on my goals, I'm focused on my own intention, I'm focused on my work and what I need to get done, and I am persistent and I am consistent, and then you are avoiding problems, you're avoiding other people's drama, and serendipity strikes. And that is awesome. I really like what I'm seeing in here for you. Now, on the 20th, be careful, because there's a very emotional Pisces moon. The moon will be moving through Pisces. And on the 20th, if someone hurt your feelings, you could just you could let out all the secrets. Be aware. Do not let out the secrets. Keep those secrets safe. Keep them locked up. This is not the time to reveal, and especially when we're hurt. Because when we're hurt, we react. And then we say things, and then we're like, uh-oh, I wish I didn't say that. I wish I didn't say that. I wish I didn't let that out. I wish I just held that in, held that back. So be aware on the 20th, if you're feeling emotional, that's not the time to let out the secrets, to let out what you know. Now, on the 23rd, the Sun enters Scorpio, and then on the 24th, we have the fabulous Taurus full moon. Now, this is a really good time for you. This is a strong time for you when you are in the Scorpio and the Taurus full moon, because Scorpio trines you and Taurus sextiles you. Woohoo! And that is opportunity. Requires some effort, but it's serendipity striking in here with you. And the 24th is when Saturn exactly sextiles Venus. This is excellent for a new business venture if you've done your homework. Because with Venus retrograde, like a Mercury, we have to go over the details. Venus rules money. Venus rules what we love and value, and who we love, who we like. And she's very important in business, because when Venus is retrograde, she rules the money of a business. We may not have all the facts. So there could be this amazing new business venture coming up for you on the 24th. And if you've done your homework, this is also a great day for you to approach the boss for a raise or promotion. Look for the 24th, because this could be the time for you to go for that raise, go for that promotion. I really love this Taurus full moon, because Saturn is in harmonious energy flow with it. Saturn is trine the moon, trine Uranus, and sextile the sun, and sextile Venus. I love to throw that in there to spice the astrology up. Because unlike the tarot where I can show you all the pictures, I'm talking. So I like to keep the information educational, empowering, and entertaining. So this is really good news, because the moon is in the area of communication, conversation. So, that's another thing too, is you want to make sure that, you're not talking about things that really you want to keep to yourself. But this is a great time for you to be on social media, publishing, broadcasting, podcasting, getting the message out. And this can bring unexpected rewards to you on a gold platter. Absolutely. Because you've done your homework. And remember, luck hangs out between what's possible and what's impossible. It's right in between there. And you are an incredibly lucky sign. So this can be a time where you get a tremendous reward here at the 24th, at this time for you. And it could be something that you're publishing, it could be something that you're getting ready to publish, it could be something that you're getting ready to promote, and it's amazing. It's so exciting in here for you. Because Jupiter's getting ready to go into your 10th house of destiny, which is going to expand whatever you do in the world. You're going to love Jupiter in Sagittarius. He's great in Scorpio too, but he really is going to rock it for you when he gets to Sagittarius. In Scorpio, it's very harmonizing, but it's in an area of education and training. It's an area where, it's a great time to up your skills, to learn new technology, to learn something new, but he brings it home in Sagittarius for you. And now, Halloween is something else that's amazing this year, because we have Halloween on the 31st, and you have the moon in Leo that day, and Leo is a party sign. Leo is the play, let's have fun. And you guys are Leos when it comes to your work. And Mercury enters Sagittarius on the 31st, and that's another party sign. So you have the moon in a party sign, you have Mercury the messenger in a party sign, and Uranus is exactly opposing Venus on Halloween. It's on at the Taurus full moon, but it's exact at the Halloween on the 31st. And then Venus re-enters Libra on the 31st too. And so, this could be a time where, you're having a lot of fun, something unexpected happens, you're like incredibly lucky. You could, you could win the lottery, something like that, but it could also be where, you get this amazing business opportunity, or you get this offer that comes in that totally blows your way. That's like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. And even though I kind of had a feeling that something was coming, I didn't expect it would come from this person, or this type of offer, or this situation. And because Uranus is the surprise agent. No matter how you predict Uranus, he's impossible to predict, because even when you think it's like, this is how it's going to turn out, or this is what he's going to do, he does something else just to go, ha ha. And so you can't pin me down, I'm Uranus. Now what's really cool in here is Saturn is trine the Taurus moon, trine Uranus, and sextile the sun in Scorpio. This is fantastic. So whatever new opportunities are coming in here for you, this is something that you can build on for weeks, months, years ahead, because Saturn is giving the approval. Saturn is saying, whatever opportunities that are coming in here for you, you can incorporate them into your life, and they're good for you, and they're building a solid foundation for you. This is a new structure for you. And it could have anything to do with education, it could have anything to do with publishing, it could have anything to do with social media, the internet, networking, speaking, writing, teaching, podcasting, broadcasting, publishing, television, and so on. And whatever your talent is, whether it's music, art, writing, this will have a large venue of expression. And this is where you can just be in the right place at the right time, and magic happens, and you just feel so lucky, and it's the universe making it happen because you did your homework, because you stayed out of the drama, because you're avoiding other people's problems, because you're loving on you, taking care of you, focusing on what you need to be doing. You can find yourself very strong in the 3D world, very strong in the material world, as you move through this month, and particularly by the Taurus full moon and through the end of the month going into November, feeling really strong as you enter November, which is great news. I like what I'm seeing in here. The biggest thing to navigate is that Libra new moon and the games that people are playing. Avoid them. That's a good time for you to do your spiritual work. So for those of you open for love, it's on, and it could happen, when you least expect it. It could happen at a Halloween party. It could happen at the full moon. It could be where you bump into this person, or maybe you meet them online, or maybe you meet them through a relative. You can meet them casually. You could meet them professionally. Get out and have fun and mingle. And especially on Halloween, make sure you're having fun. For those of you coupled, you want to make sure you're, not getting into some sort of power struggle at that Libra moon over money or debt or, shared resources. And, stand your ground. Make sure you're not sacrificing yourself just to, keep the harmony in the relationship. You don't want to be pushing anybody's buttons, or, but you don't want to just, go along even when it's not right for you. Make sure you're doing what's right for you. But communication and, creating that win-win is always the best with Pluto. Things straighten out by the Taurus full moon, though. Saturn is in harmony with Venus then, and you're more feeling in your power and strength to communicate effectively, and that is good too for your partner, and that's, all relationships too. I'm not seeing any challenges to the money. I think the money will absolutely get stronger for you as the month goes on, and absolutely by the 24th of Taurus, you could be getting some sort of financial bonus, reward, increase, finances improve, and that's through the company you work for or the business you own. The money is coming through, but it's building too. It's like whatever comes in, very solid, and you're building on that. You're building your future. You're building a strong foundation by focusing on your goals, focusing on your responsibilities, being persistent and being consistent. Saturn loves that. Saturn loves the persistent and consistent. Career is on the move, and updating your skills, updating your technology, updating your knowledge base will pay off for you in October and November, and especially November when you get that new moon in the area of your profession in the world. Spiritually, it's a very spiritual month for you. And that's why you want to make sure that you are taking time to dream and fantasize and visualize what it is you want to build here in October, November, and going into the new year. Because through that power of visualization and being persistent and being consistent, you're going to make it happen. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Pisces, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Because it helps the channel and it lets you know when I upload. And I also have the Venus retrograde cheat sheet. That link is below. You go to my website and you can get it. And until next time, Serendipity strikes. Be ready.